It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing right away here, Goff. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Goff. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
He has the first over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They give it to him again. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third and long for him here. He's got Shaheed. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Working quickly here. They'll go for it. Goff. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37. A give now from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Crazy.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick
This niggas is literally 3 niggas in the back.
Great effort defensively.
Ah.
Back to the well again. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Throw on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And that brings up 4th and long. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
The wind was in a sales kick, and it certainly helped that football fly true down the middle. From that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Nigga
On
in
is
the
the
backfield.
kickoff team to tee
Oh,
it up and send it away. Brown with a return here. And it's the equivalent of what a touchback used to be here, up to the 25 before going out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed right. He cuts it to the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Who set it down, score him at the 38. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throwing out to the left, cut! And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Pass is cut at the 9. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap here to go. And someone steps in. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, a lot of throws come in his direction. They come out quickly. Didn't have a lot of time to step in front of them. It really takes great reactionary time, great intuition, spatial awareness to get a pick out of the slot, and he should be applauded for his efforts on that play.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Burrow to the air now. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as
This
well
is
as
so
a set of
sorry.
downs.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up second down. To throw again, it's Burrow.
Why's this nigga just separating from my dudes like that?
And all he needed was one more stride. He's at the 2-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal. Brown.
Scramble, bro. These niggas is terrible.
The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
To throw again here, second and 10. It's gone. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again.
Some cheap defense on him. Something like playing that, you know?
Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Burrow out of the shotgun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals push their lead to 18. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to get this up across the 35 to maybe the 37. Offense up to the line fast. Goff working from the pistol. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Now an inside handoff to Miller.
Oh, that's so fake,
and the defense gets there to force a small loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Goff on 3rd. Cut by Diggs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Fourth down, Goff throwing. He finds him beyond the marker. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Saints who have 1st and 10. They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, it's Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs into the 25 before being brought down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. Hand off to the back. And this is run down into the red zone at the 19. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the 19. Oh no, they get him yet again. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders are willing to bend and stand. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 28. That throw finds Jamar Chase. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st. Burrow from the gun. Big catch made.
Can't stop him.
Both feet in.
They got the players to stop
Play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Hauled in left side. And they stop him. He's marched down along that 18-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He's got it at the 6. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Throwing it again here. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, Burrow.
I guess unbelievable. I got 4 niggas over there still can't stop it.
The Bengals get 4 points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Slant route.
Yeah, right before I wanted to. Got 3 niggas over there.
Paid dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Looking to throw.
Son, all they do is cheat, God. That's my last game. This league soft. All they do is cheat the whole game. It's one of the loot goods. Look at this nigga, man.
Line doesn't hold up. Incompletions follow.
He'll throw it. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
All he doing is like looping every single play, dog. Like
A final throw before
the game allows you to do that.
He's got Brown on the slant. And he's out of bounds beyond the
This game's so
35-yard
weak.
line. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Brown with a return here. stopped on the return at the 27.
That's a run.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, to get to Brown. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Looking to throw, Burrow. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here. Here's 2nd and 11. Short pass brought in. And he's marched down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Broke through the tackle. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
This is one of those real modest gains that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
It's unbelievable.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They'll
come up 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
You could just run in the loop blitz versus me the whole game, dog.
Here's the handoff. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Look at siren.
Give now to the running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his own line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. He's trying to push the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, Goff. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Nearly an interception on that play. So that brings up 4th and long.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick.
Oh, and it's a fake puncher with the football. This is gone. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on 4th down.
Certainly not afraid to get aggressive when the situation calls for it. Cut the coverage unit sleeping and burned them with a surprise play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Try this nigga get in.
They'll try and punch it in. Is across the line for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints start the second half with some needed points. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints will trail by 25. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Brown on the inside give. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Quick throw to the left is complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Thankfully, only one. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals keep running away with this. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's a give up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send it right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Another carry for it. Hits a seam at the 40. And he's down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Back-to-back carries here. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seen him get beat there and forced to take it out of bounds near the line? Well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
Off play action, gone. He throws a bullet to the center, and they pick him off again. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and chewed up yardage in the open space.
I'm blitzing everybody in my box. He just getting holes everywhere.
Players get touches on occasion.
So I can't stop
Gave
it.
himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
2nd and 3. Throw left side, complete. And this one doesn't go far. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Offense up to the line fast. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it when those sticks you can keep on the sidelines and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Burrow out of the shotgun. Wow, wide open here, complete.
He got that much time. I can't stop it. I'm sending 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm sending 6, 7, 8 guys and can't get a pinch.
Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
It's unbelievable.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Motioning in the tight end now. Wow, they're going to pass it here.
All day. Like it's embarrassing.
Cut near the goal line.
It's getting so
He'll go down
fake.
shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals continue piling onto this lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. A little revenge there for the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll down here on the first down. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down mark.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And there's our last stand image of this game.